No idea.
Welcome to Curiosity Public Dutch.
Jules.
Dion.
And welcome to a special event here at Curiosity Public. Where we're going to be doing a celebrity tequila blind.
I thought it was a showdown.
Showdown. Is that a new title that I gotta create?
That's a meme right there.
No, I wanted like rawhide.
Yeah. So look, celebrity tequilas are booming. Everybody's got their tequila. Everybody's getting accused of cultural appropriation, except for The Rock.
Destroying this. I know, except for The Rock.
Except for The Rock. I don't know. He gets by somehow.
Yeah.
It's multicultural.
But anyway, they get a lot of flack from tequila nerds, especially because usually they're crap products that, are made at mass distilleries where they're just churning stuff out and usually picking very, very young agave plants that haven't fully matured, and they're messing up the soil and they're messing up the whole thing. But at the end of the day...
Tell us how you really feel.
Well, we wanted to ask the question, though, are any of these actually any good? So we took the Blanco and we thought, let's find the best one amongst these celebrity tequilas. We'll talk about what we have in a second. And then we're going to put the winner up against a very inexpensive, readily available tequila that a lot of tequila nerds will recommend to people as being a good, inexpensive tequila, Espolón. So this is going to go against our winner in a little bit, but let's talk about what we have on the table here, guys.
Yeah. What do we got? What do we get?
We got 818 tequila from
Kardashian.
Kendall Jenner.
Kendall Jenner.
Kendall Jenner. We got Terramana from Rock.
The Rock.
We've got Codigo from George Strait. No idea who that is. And we've got
Musician.
Michael Jordan's Cincoro.
Michelle.
Yes.
Actually, Cinco Oro.
The GOAT.
Goats make that?
He is the GOAT.
I don't know about that.
I thought he was a basketball player.
All time.
I don't know about that.
Who do you think's the GOAT?
Well,
You know who it
know
is.
It's
It's Mexico.
All right, guys. Any expectations here?
Yeah, I think Kendall's gonna win.
You think Kendall's going to win? Okay, what do you think? And by the way, I have to say, we've tried only a couple of these.
Yeah,
I actually have never tried any of these.
No, you're on camera. You tasted 818.
Oh, yeah, I did this one. Oh, forgettable. But I have not tried any of these other ones.
Yeah, actually, I don't know that I think I've had... I feel like I've had the Codigo, but I can't...
Yeah.
Maybe I haven't.
I'm going to go with...
You think The Rock's going to win?
Yeah.
Really? I'm going to go Kendall.
I actually think that the Codigo's going to win. Oh. Yeah. I don't know why.
I want to say
Is there
Kendall
a fellow
because...
musician?
I want to say Kendall because, Kendall, if you're watching, come on our show.
He's got a crush on you.
I give it 100.
He's crushing.
Yeah, well, we can do that.
He's crushing.
All right, and then when we get the winner of that, who do you think is going to win between that and the...
My celebrity.
Do you think, first of all, do you think that Espolón is going to beat all of these or any of them?
That's tough because
That's
it's
gonna be
Blanco.
tough.
I see. I like this.
Because it's a Blanco.
I like this showdown.
This is all about the manufacturing process. This is all about the agave selection. This is we're doing it in its most pure form. So this is
it's
not being aged in that in a barrel or anything.
So
like
let's
that,
check and make sure. I don't know if we have any of the same NOMs here. Let's just take a quick look. So 818 is 1137.
Okay.
The Rock's Terramana is 1613. Codigo is 1616.
Ooh.
And Cincoro
1438.
All right, so
no.
I don't know if any of these are physically at the same location though, because they can share space. So I don't know. You can look all this stuff up on Tequila Matchmaker, get a ton of info on the distilleries and all that. But let's get these poured. We'll do this blind. One of us will pour, the other will label. We're going to taste them. We're going to pick a winner, and we may even guess. It doesn't really matter. I just want to see who wins. So be back in a jiffy. Back. We've got our Blanco tequilas poured for us here and labeled. We've got a green, a yellow, a blue, a yellow, a green, and an orange. Hopefully Dylan's will be on camera at some point and we can see them all in their glory. Look at that. We're now going to taste. We're going to take some notes. We're going to pick our winner. And we're going to tell you which one's our loser, and we're going to put the winner, hopefully we have a decisive winner, up against the Espolon. So, back in a jiffy again.
You take my pen?
We've had a lot of time to taste.
We survived.
And analyze this. I'm not going to lie and say it was pleasant, but aspects of it were actually easy, hard.
Well, the positive. I'm going to talk about positive because I decided this year I want to be positive all the time. They are all distinct.
They're all distinct.
They're very distinct for sure.
Yeah, it was easy for me to separate the worst from the best. And then I had a pretty clear top two.
Yes, me too.
Okay, so should we get into this?
Yep, let's go.
How about go with your top two?
Okay, so my top two.
Wait. Let's just describe the aroma.
Okay, fine. We'll go through the way we normally do it. All right, let's talk about the nose first. The aroma. I had the blue. I couldn't stand.
Me too.
The blue was disgusting.
Off-putting.
Off-putting on the nose.
Yeah.
I wouldn't agree with that, but I would say it doesn't smell like a tequila.
Yeah. Well, none of them had a lot of agave.
No, none of them.
It smells like peach ring or some kind of weird
not even that pleasant
jelly something or another. No.
Yeah. The orange one was very neutral. Almost got nothing on the nose.
Agreed.
Okay.
The green, I got a slight earthiness that made it probably the pretty unique one on the nose. The yellow one was pretty neutral but pleasant. So I ended up picking the yellow as my favorite on the nose.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Me too. Actually, yellow, yeah. Yellow across the board for everything. Even though from a nose point of view, actually, I just looked at it as what wasn't off-putting because this one really turned me off.
Yeah.
So everything else was a wash. But then what I ended up liking more was the yellow.
Okay.
So I'll go from here to here, the orange, and then in here. So the aroma, orange. I said that it actually, to me, this was the most pleasant because it was kind of, it's kind of neutral.
Yeah, it was very neutral.
There was a little bit of earthiness. You can get a little bit of the agave. So I thought this was very pleasant. The green one was pleasant, but it had a grain funk.
Yeah.
It had like a graininess and earthiness. It tasted more like, I don't know, like
mineral.
Yeah, mineral flavor.
Yeah.
The yellow one had a weird sweetness. It was like a weird, like, I don't know, I can't even describe it as a sugar. Maybe it's aspartame. I could see where it's almost like synthetically designed to make you say that you like it. That's what it felt like in terms of the aroma. And then the blue just was straight up synthetic, where I felt like I was eating one of those like gas station, peach rings with no, like not even like a name
An
brand.
Off-brand.
Off-brand peach ring.
There was something wrong with that.
Something weird over here, and I don't know how they got that. So that was my aroma.
Your favorite on the nose?
My favorite was ultimately orange because it was the least off-putting. It wasn't that it was positive in that way. It was just like better than the rest.
Yeah, I agree with your assessment there. Okay, guys, let's move on to the palate. Kind of a similar thing for me on the palate. The blue was just undrinkable. I thought it was just vile.
Yeah, I wrote harsh.
Horrible. Just nothing good about it.
Yeah.
Oh man, I really want to know what it is.
Yeah, I know. The yellow I thought was pretty pleasant. It kind of matched up with the nose. It wasn't off-putting to me. There wasn't a lot there. There was a subtle agave, subtle sweetness. It was okay. The green kind of tracked the nose. I got that earthy component coming through. It didn't work for me. It was off-putting a little bit.
Yep.
The orange matched the nose too. It was very mellow, a little bit of sugar, maybe artificial sugar, but there was something there, but no agave, and just very kind of bland tasting. My favorites were the green and the yellow. I probably would pick the yellow. Yeah, overall, nose and palate. I mean, the green was pretty close for me, but I think, yellow for me.
All right, I had a similar analysis as you. Blue was immediately out as soon as I had it on the palate. And then when I went down the progression, like these three ended up being kind of close just on my first sip of it. And then when I really dug into it, the green one started standing out in terms of its weird funkiness.
Yeah.
Especially on the finish.
The minerality.
There was a finish thing that was happening. So it ended up being orange and yellow as the front runners. Ultimately, I selected yellow.
Oh, look, we have a winner.
We do have a winner.
All right.
All right, Dylan.
Coasters.
Your coasters take up a lot of space there. Give us your palate analysis.
Okay, so I agree with you. Blue is just too harsh. I mean, this is out automatically.
Something weird in
wrong.
I
there.
really want to know what blue is.
And, okay,
It's like somebody put paint thinner in there. There's something funky in there.
Yeah, the yellow one had a spice and the continuation of that weird sweetness that I got on the aroma, and it wasn't completely off-putting. I could see this as a kind of a standard fare. It would, if I were to blind this with some of these other ones, it might kind of meld into the background. You might not be able to pick this one out. The green definitely had something unique, which was the grain, the funk. Again, the palette was just grain. I felt like, I almost got this weird taste that I get from these like interim rice-based distillates, like a soju or like a sake. I was getting like that kind of flavor profile in there, so it was kind of weird. And then
That was a legit.
so the orange, I basically said it was neutral.
Yeah.
It wasn't really punching anywhere here and there. So ultimately, it was between yellow and orange.
Really?
It was really tough. I ended up picking the orange because it was just kind of average.
Okay.
So yellow at least placed for you, though.
Yeah, yellow.
So yellow is our clear winner.
yeah.
Clear favorite. You and I picked it as our favorite.
Right.
Dylan had it as
placed
second
it,
favorite.
so,
So I think we're obviously saying our winner here is the yellow. Let's guess, shall we?
Yes. Let's dig that hole.
Okay.
You want to go first?
Sure. I will just go down the line. Why don't we go orange to blue here?
Okay.
Orange, I think, was 818.
Ooh.
Green, I think, was the Terramana.
Ooh.
Yellow, I think, was the Codigo.
Ooh.
And the blue, I think, is the Cincoro.
No.
What?
I am exactly the same.
No way.
Yeah,
way.
Kendall, Rock,
Impressive.
Codigo, or Strait, and Michelle.
Wow.
How about you?
So I actually said this is Cincoro.
Which one?
This orange.
Orange is Cincoro.
Green
Okay.
is 818. Terramana is yellow. And the Codigo is the blue.
Wow.
I thought maybe this could have been Kendall.
Which one? Sorry, the yellow?
Yellow?
The yellow. I was getting really confused, but ultimately I ended up with that.
Yeah, I'm with you. I kind of agree with that. Like the orange and the yellow, I'm not as sure which one's which. But all right, should we find out which one is which?
Of course.
And which one is our
Yes.
worst?
Find out.
All right. So I got the lists here.
So the worst. What's the blue?
worst.
What's
the blue is Cincoro.
Right there, dude.
Well done.
All right, good guess. All right,
Well
so
done.
now let's say
That is terrible.
Let's go with the winner.
The winner. We'll go with yellow. Okay, yellow was Terramana.
Oh! That's what I guessed.
You guessed it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Terramana
Okay,
yellow.
and I picked orange.
And you picked
what was
orange. So orange was 818. So you and I guessed that right.
Kendall. All right.
And then that means that the
So does that mean that she has to come on the show?
the
because I picked
green
it?
was the Codigo.
Got it.
So
Okay.
the Codigo had that weird earthy thing. So our winner,
Wow.
Terramana, guys.
Terramana.
I don't know that I saw that coming.
I called it.
Yeah,
I felt
you
like-
did call it. You did call it. Yeah.
You know what? I felt like Terramana, when we tasted the other version, it had like that hint of earthiness.
Yeah.
But
That's why I was thinking.
But they
yeah.
weren't going after like some kind of weird synthetic stuff. I felt like that was the nice part of it.
Yeah.
I thought Kendall. I mean, I picked Kendall.
So second place, yeah, we should say is the
I picked
Kendall Jenner.
818 just because I thought,
And I think the Codigo fared pretty well. It was interesting.
it was
among
weird.
them.
It was weird.
Had that really earthy component
Yeah,
to
earthy, grainy. But the Cincoro was just
Oh my gosh.
horrendous and
Undrinkable. I
Yeah,
could
you
not drink
can't
this.
drink this. You
I could
can't
not
drink
drink
it.
this. Yeah. So, all right, guys. What we're going to do now is we're going to get some fresh glasses. We're going to pour the Terramana head-to-head against Espolón.
All right.
All right, we'll be
Let's
back
go.
in a minute. All right, guys. So, magically, we have had these poured and labeled for us. Again, one of these is Terramana. The other one is Espolón. We have no idea which one is which. We can put the bottles out here so everybody knows what we're drinking.
We should have talked about the prices of all these things.
Huh?
We should have talked about the prices of all those things.
Well, Terramana is one of the cheaper ones. I mean, Terramana, I think we picked that bottle up for like $25.
30.
Close to 30. Yeah. The Espolón is cheaper. You can get it around 18, 19. Yeah.
20, yeah, no more than 20.
All the other ones. So the 818. What is this one? Like $30?
$30.
The cincoro
Was 60, $70.
$60, $70, and the codigo, I believe, is a $30 one, dude, maybe $35. I'll put the actual price on the screen because I really can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, obviously Espolón cheaper than all of these. Let's give these a taste and see if we can pick a winner. You guys ready?
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Let's do it. We're back. We've all tasted. We've come up with whichever one we think is better, and we're going to venture some guesses as to what is what.
Yes, we are.
Let's start with the nose. Very different.
Very different.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a winner on the nose?
Yes.
Which one?
Blue.
Blue.
Blue, yeah. The red was very clean, a little harsh.
It was sweet.
A little sweet.
The blue had a robust, deep, rich aroma.
It had just a bouquet.
Yeah.
And then the red was just so flat to me in comparison.
Got a little bit of minerality.
Breadth and
on
depth.
the blue. Yeah.
It's like X and Y.
Okay, guys, moving on to the palate. The red was sweet, synthetically sweet almost. The blue just tasted more like tequila. It tasted not amazing, but good to me.
It was familiar flavors for me on the palate with the blue of what I would expect out of tequila. Red, it felt like it was very safe, which reminded me of a specific celebrity tequila.
No, for me, the red had grain. Where, you know...
I was not getting the grain.
There's a grain component there, and the blue was lacking that. I mean, the blue had a little bit more of the agave kind of kicking in. There was a sweetness there. It's just the red one was just a little bit grainy. I mean, like not compared to the codigo or the Yeah,
I mean, overall though, I don't think either one of these is bad.
Oh, definitely not.
I thought they were both okay.
Yeah.
Do we have guesses?
Yes, of course.
Dylan.
I think blue says Espolón.
Agreed.
Yeah, I would agree with that as well.
All right.
Whoa,
shall we?
We're either all right.
We're either all right or all wrong. We all prefer.
If we're wrong,
one for all.
If we're wrong, Rock, I know you're listening.
We owe
need to come on our show.
The greatest apology.
You get a free visit to our set.
And Dutch is processing.
The blue.
Did we get it wrong?
Is Terramana.
Oh my God! We owe the Rock the greatest apology ever.
The red is the Espolón.
You're kidding.
Come on our show. Come on our show.
You're kidding me.
I'm not gonna lie, that was my
when
ultimate
bias.
That was my first reaction.
Whatever.
Look,
Hey, Rock, you're
That's why
wrong.
I'm not admitting I'm wrong.
So we prefer Terramana.
Rock, you rock.
Now let's talk price. You get this for $18. You can get that for $30. What do you pick? You spring in the extra money for Terramana?
Yes,
No.
hands down.
And the reason is, I'll tell you why.
I'd mix both of these.
I'm mixing this, so I want the cheapest one. That's serviceable. If I want flavor, I'm not going for Terramana. I'm going to going for like Arete or Fortaleza Blanco.
That's fair.
I'm going to spend money on that kind of stuff. Why would I get that? So
That's fair.
mean,
But that wasn't the question. Kobayashi Maru did again,
Yeah, I mean, I did. I was the only one when we were tasting it that said this is difficult.
Yeah,
you guys were no, it's
admitted
easy.
that. Yeah, you were right on the money.
no, it's not difficult in that you can make a distinction on the
Maru.
flavor.
Again.
Yeah, I thought that the blue does have a better flavor to me, and I'll
it
stand
does.
by that.
Me too.
I was
Unanimous.
completely
Unanimous.
wrong.
unanimous preference for
But
Terramana.
you know what?
here.
You're paying more.
Yeah,
So
it should be better.
If you didn't know that this was the Rock's Terramana, you would say, okay, that's a $20 Blanco. This is a $30 Blanco. Does it make sense? Does the evolution make sense?
Because you're buying Arete or Tapatio anyway over both of these.
Well, we're talking about these two.
I know.
Now you're Kobayashi Maru.
There's too much Kobayashi Maru.
So anyway, guys, hopefully you found something useful here. We reviewed.
We're idiots.
We reviewed the 818 in the past. We did a drink through of it. You can check that out. But we tasted all of these blind today, and we have the decisive winner there, Terramana.
Then that means we have to go this versus Kendall.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
No. Quick Kobayashi, Maruing.
Yeah, I know this guy.
If you're watching, come on our show.
All right, Jules, take us out.
Thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate each and every one. You comment below what you guys think. Give us a thumbs up or thumbs down. Let us know either way. Subscribe for more videos of Curiosity Public. If you want to help us out, please consider joining Curiosity Private, which is a membership program here on YouTube. We are also on Patreon. And you can also buy t-shirts at our t-shirt shop, Tequila. And check out our podcast on all the major podcast platforms out there. As always, stay safe, stay healthy.
Stay curious. Knock this thing over.
Dude, how bad is cincoro?
Horrible.
It is the worst. I mean, cannot believe how horrendous this is.
So interesting. You know, I'm a little bit surprised.
Me too. I thought Espolon would do
a
lot better.
I get that sweet thing. It is sweet.
Grain, man.
It is sweet on the nose.
Wow, Terramana.
Tearing it up. But I will say this. I tried the Terramana Añejo.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
Don't say that. We're going to review that.
Maybe.
Cut it, Dutch. Note to self. Cut yourself. Cut that.
No, leave that in. Leaving that in.
Good job, guys.